Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel me today on F124. So, hope you guys are having a nice day so far. I'm feeling good today for this one. So, I hope you guys enjoying your Christmas so far. It's just almost here. So, only a couple hours away, or just hours away from Christmas. So, hope you guys enjoying your Christmas so far, like I do. So, I'm enjoying it so far. So, today's video, you can see by the title, we are doing the Break Magic Challenge for this one. So we're doing another challenge video against AI, but we're doing Break Magic Challenge for this one. So if you see in the background there, I'll put brake bars up to 70% on my brakes. So see how it goes from there. Heading down towards turn 1, just trying to be careful where to go, and luckily no damage and all that. Apart from getting a warning from Ricardo, what his name is, well, he's just retired from F1 and leaving F1 since Singapore round. But hope he has a good life, and hope he'll be back into racing one day. Depends what he's doing right now. So anyway, through the chicane right now, into P15 right now. So not too bad at all. So only getting a few places so far. So I had to be careful on the brakes a little bit, because if you brake normally, it won't brake normally. You have to brake a bit earlier. So I just realised when I was doing this challenge, what I'm doing right now in the background. So Perez decided to go back at me at this corner, kind of in a awkward place, but luckily no damage and conditions there, apart from a warning I just have. I came through there. So we're just following Alonso round the last corner to end the first lap. So just trying to using the toe, and DRS is not for another lap, so DRS won't be on till down the back straight in a minute's time. So coming towards turn 1, try to brake a little bit early, and I managed to gain not just Alonso but his teammate as well, Lance Stroll, both Aston Martins at the first chicane very nicely. And now I can use all my battery to get a good exit, and then just trying to see if I get a Norris down towards turn 4. Luckily I did. Not too bad. So I managed to get past Norris there at the second chicane nicely. So into P12. Not too bad at all. So feeling good at this stage. Just need to be careful on the brakes really. That's all it matters. So come towards this straight now with DRS. Decided to save my battery down this straight, so I can save more a little bit. And then come towards the Scully chicane through turn 8, 9 and 10. And using a little bit of EOS, but just to stay ahead. Well, not just stay ahead, but stay in the DRS and all that. And then I only turn none if I need more ERS and all that. But it's okay for now, only at 80%. At the last corner. So I'm going to try and get Albon at turn 1. I might get Bottas as well, if I have a chance, if they don't go offensive. So I decided to go for it. Brake a little bit early to get Albon and Bottas at turn 1. Around the outside at turn 2. And that puts me into P10. And I managed to get Magnussen on the straight there, so a little bit of wobbly there, but luckily I got Magnussen there at that corner, so that puts me into P9, so not too bad. Decided to get this guy, but I decided to play it safe, just to follow him for now through that chicane. So gained 3 places there, not too bad. Into the top 10. Already on that 3, so making progress. I'll keep saying that a few times, but not too bad at all. So now I'm using DRS, save my battery again down this straight, because I'm in the DRS zone. So this is where I save my battery from. So I've still got 65% of ERS, but not too bad. Just using medium right now. On the exit of this corner, in the toe. Put it into none before gear 8, because if you put it in none before gear 8, you save battery, like on the screen right now, going up to 85%. So that's kind of a good way to save battery, and also if you're following someone, and of course you can put it into none if you're following someone, if you're already in the DRS zone. Like while I'm on this straight right now, I can save a little bit of battery a little bit. But down turn 1, I decided not to, using medium. So I get this guy at turn 1 very nicely. Nuckety, little bit of tag there, but Nuckety, there was no issues on the exit there, so not too bad at all. As kind of was down this straight, Oscar Piastri is saving his battery, so I decided to go for it before turn 4. So that puts me into P7. Not too bad. So very nicely. So now I've got to try to get this Sauber using P6. He's I'm surprised he's up the head. Into P6, so it's what AI does. So I'm in the DRS zone of this guy, so I put in none. Actually no, I didn't put it in none in this one. I started put it on medium, so just get closer a little bit. I think there was a car behind me, so I think I was using medium just to stay ahead. Through this guy which came nicely, not too bad at all. Put it into none before gear 8, so because you see my battery is saving right now. That's kind of a tip there. If you want to save battery and all that, if you're struggling to overtake or struggling to follow someone, or if you're trying to overtake someone if you're struggling to save battery a little bit. So I'd go for it before turn 1, set the fast lap of the race on that 4, managed to get past the Sauber into P6, so I need to brake early as I can, but luckily I braked at the right point, and then get a good exit here. So far, not doing too bad. Went from last to P6 in about 4 laps? About 4 or 5 laps? So, it's not too bad at all. On the end of lap 5, decided to come in the pit lane. Just make sure I brake at the right time. Luckily, I did. No penalties at all. So, it's all about getting a good pit stop, and then, hopefully, I don't mess up the clutch this time. I always do every time in league races. This one, I had it at the right point, but I think there was a car waiting, so I'm guessing because someone was waiting or something, so I couldn't go. So I didn't do anything wrong, but I was waiting for someone to get past. But luckily, it's not too bad. Pit stop was good. Managed to gain a time on the Sainz and Verstappen there, so I managed to gain on those two in the pit lane, so that's kind of helped a little bit. So not too bad at all. So we're making progress there. So as we move on to later down the lap, my teammates decided to come in this lap.
Okay, George is coming in for his stop.
Yeah, so my teammates coming in right now, including the others as well, who haven't pitted yet, because I decided to do the undercut, because the undercut is quite powerful on this game. So the undercut does help your tyres a little bit at the end of the race, but the undercut is what I need really for this one. So come towards turn 1, one of them is, well, Gasly is in P4, who's just pitted just now. He's on the hard tyres in a weird way. I don't know why, but it's just what it is. So yeah, so I'm guessing the first two haven't pitted yet, so I'm kind of P3 at the moment. So it looks like Staffan's leading at the moment, so it's a net P1, and I'm in net P3 right now. So those two haven't stopped yet, so I'm kind of alright. I'm kind of okay at this stage, so just need to follow the first two, and then see how it goes from there, really. So I'm in the DRS zone of Gasly. Just saving my battery again down this straight, just to save more down this straight. It's down towards the Sky chicane. Okay through there, not too bad, just trying to play it safe. A little bit, then I have to use my medium a tiny bit. And now to use medium to stay ahead of Sainz because he's right behind me. Still in the DRS zone, so I'm just trying to use medium to stay ahead. Around the last corner, the first two I decided to pit in this lap. So that is, not sure who's in the pit lane. Verstappen set the fast lap of the race. So you got Albon and Ocon have just pitted, so that puts me into P3. So I get Gasly down towards turn 1. So trying to give him space here. But luckily, Vettel's not too bad at all. Into P2 right now. On lap 8. So now I've got to try to catch up to Verstappen, who's about a second ahead of me. As we move on to a lap later, halfway around the circuit on lap 9, managed to come up to Verstappen into his DRS zone. So kind of in a good spot here. So what I'm doing right now is saving my battery as usual, down this straight, because it's kind of a good saving point because I'd rather save it towards turn 1, and then save battery through here, and then use medium on the exit, and then if I'm still in the DRS zone, I can stay with none if I'm over a second behind the others, like Science is. It's about 2 seconds now from P3. So not too bad at all. Now I'm using my medium employment, using DRS down the straight, using the toe. I might be a bit too far back, but I'm just trying to gain a little bit. I am saving my battery a little bit, so just in case. Decided to go for it, but he's going defensive, so I decided to back out of it. So I tried it, but I could have used a bit overtake there, but I need to get more closer and also save more battery, so if I want to get past him. So not doing too bad. Only 3 laps to go now in this race, so about 3 laps to go. No mistake here, but luckily no warnings there, so I'm okay with it for now. Still in the DRS zone, so that's a good sign. So not too bad. So now I can send my battery again down this straight. Very nicely. And Gassie's on the hards, so he's definitely making progress. So I was quite surprised on the hards. I'd rather use hards if it's a 50% race, or sometimes if it's 100% race or something, but not in a 25%, because I don't use it anyway. I'd rather be on mediums than hards at this stage. So around the last corner once again. I am a tiny bit closer this time, so using DRS once again, turning none, so because I don't want to waste my battery straight away. So I'm a little bit closer this time. So I go round the outside of this chicane right here. I gave him a little bit of space, but he had a better exit, so I'm using medium right now. And I decided to bit into none. And actually no, I kept it on medium just to stay ahead. So I go around the outside of turn 4, but that's not going to work, so I decided to back out of that. And then just playing it safe for now. So through the first right-hander, through the first 2 right-handers, halfway around the lap, still in the DRS zone once again. Still got more battery, so I'm using none again just to save a little bit more, but it didn't go up this time, but luckily I got more battery this time. So I've got 90% of the battery, so with only 2 laps remaining, so not doing too bad. So yeah, so doing so far in this challenge. So I just need to go take Mustafa and win the race, and that's challenge done. If I get this completion done and dusted in the bag. So right, coming for my 3rd attempt now, down towards turn 1. So using DRS as usual, medium appointment. I'm not using medium appointment. So I go around the outside. Brake a little bit early just to make sure I get the braking right. Luckily I did. And I just managed to stay ahead. And that puts me into the lead of the race. So we've only a lap and a half to go. So very nicely. So just need to make sure I try and make it nice and tidy, and I'm pushing right now just to not just to stay out of the DRS zone, but he's only about 8 tenths behind me, so that should be okay for not to go for it down towards the Sky chicane, but maybe turn 1 if he gets closer. He's definitely using DRS much closer. So he's gained about 2 tenths there on that straight, so that's okay for now. So not too bad. So now he's only half a second behind me, so just still using medium, just to get the, well, just trying to use a little bit. Using medium again, just to, I've got an okay exit. So he's definitely gaining on me, so only 4 tenths now. It's gone down to 3. He's using DRS. I might have to go defensive. I'm not going defensive at this last corner. So, decided to take the inside here. And just using a little bit of overtake on the exit, just to get the power down. So, I managed to survive turn 1. Didn't go defensive, but I was kind of okay with it on that bit. So yeah, so managed to survive through turn 4. Well, a little bit of I made a little bit of mistake there, but luckily I managed to stay on the track somehow. Not too bad at all. So through the 2 right-handers onto the other final DRS zone, using a little bit of ERS, but not too much because I'm saving it for the next straight. Well, he's a little bit closer, but he decided not to go for it, so I managed to survive at the Sky Chicane. So now onto the other straight now, using a little bit of appointment, but managed to save a little bit. And not too bad at all. That should be enough to stay ahead. And then round the last corner, survive the last corner, using a little bit of appointment on the exit. And that is a win at Monza. And break my challenge done and dusted.
What a great job, guys. This goes to everyone back in the team and the factories. Thank you so much for continuing to push this year. I'm so inspired by you guys. There's a long way to go, but let's keep pushing, guys. I believe in you. Thank you.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
So yeah, so that is the Break Magic Challenge, done and dusted. So quite enjoyed that one. A little bit tricky on the brakes, but luckily I got there eventually. Yeah, not too bad. So that's that challenge done and dusted. So let me know in the comments, is there other challenges I can do? Because I'm thinking some more challenges down the line. So there's a couple I might do, but it'll be down the line eventually, as soon as possible. So yeah, so that's from me today. So make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. They appreciate a lot. They give me support with that. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, they appreciate a lot as well. And I'll see you guys next video. See you guys next time on F124. Have a nice day. Enjoy your weekend. Hope you guys enjoy your Christmas and holidays, where you are around the world. And I'll see you guys in F124. Have a nice day and see you there.